Another package came for the van. It's this big box right here. And you want to guess what's in that? It is a ladder for the back door. And it came in stainless. And I'm debating on whether to keep it stainless or paint it black. Matte black, like the other trim pieces on the van. I posted that question, should I leave it stainless or paint it black? I posted that on Patreon the other day to see what popular opinion might be. I think I know what I'm going to do already anyway, but I just threw it out there. So I did decide to go with the black. I think it just goes better with the you know, everything else is black on it. I just think it looks way better. And some stainless steel is there's quality stainless steel, and then there's different grades of it. So I have no idea what grade, if it was made out of some really good stuff, but it could have been made out of a cheap grade. And you know, stainless isn't supposed to rust, but I guess it depends on how good it is too, if there's impurities in it and stuff. But you know, it's just mounted so easily. It just hooks, you know, it just hooks on the top of the door, and then you gotta, you know, screw it in on the bottom, and that was it. It was a really easy installation. But I really like the black matte better. So I think it looks good. The other thing I got going on here is this the swivel seat for the passenger seat finally came in. That was on back order for about 2 months, but it finally came in last week. So I just put it in here, making sure the bolts all line up, and they seem to. And while the seat was out, it was just good time to scrub up all this rubber mat. I might hit it again and gonna let it dry up a little bit. Might armor all it. Clean the dashboard up and the console, some of this here. So getting it cleaned up in here, get the seat in it. I'll get back to that seat in a minute. I gotta take a minute to stick these in the mailbox here. Thanks everybody that you know, purchases stickers. I also wanted to thank everybody that has joined Bella and I on Patreon. That and the sticker money all go to a special fund I've talked about before, and we might talk about it again here before long. It's those funds and what I add to it, it just goes to a special account that maybe one of these days something's going to change. Bella or Betty will probably get replaced. So that's still ongoing. I should add too that if you want a sticker, the instructions are down in the video description of every video. Also, the link to Bella and I's Patreon page is also down in the description, down at the bottom of every video. So if you're interested, that's how to do it. All right, I need to get back to this seat project and get it in. The problem here is this is not long enough to make it swivel very far. There's only 2 wires. I wonder if this even needs to be plugged in. I think it's for the passenger side. I think it just only detects if there's somebody sitting in the passenger side. Sensor up there. I remember in one of my vehicles, you know, it would detect if there was like 30 or 35 pounds or more pressure in the seat. So, and I just think it detects when somebody's in there to, if the seat belt is not on, the, you know, the seat belt warning comes on. So, yeah, might just leave this, unplug this and leave it unplugged. Just hopefully everything works. The van starts and all that sort of thing. Yeah, when I pivot it, this goes over and gets real tight. She's like, hey, my seat is backwards now. Will you fix it? I like it the other way. Come on, up, it's okay. She says, no, it's not how I like it. What do you think? Is it broken now? Huh? Is it broken when it's this way? All right, watch out. Go on. Well, it is another place to sit. Now what I need is one of those tables. I get it somewhere. I forget what company makes them. I'll have to try to find that. They make a post, and the table can kind of, you know, there's a clamp on it, like a hand clamp, and you can pivot the table away, and it'll tilt down, and you know, it might make for a good work surface. I have this reclined halfway too, so it would work. It would work okay if I, you know, had a table here. So yeah, I'd like to look into one of those. But you know, this would be pretty okay. There's actually room to have company. A little more room to have company now. So, oh, the other thing. I know some of you have made mention about all the duct tape on this old worn out seat. You know that there are some cheap, you know, seat covers are really inexpensive. But, you know, I hate seat covers so badly. They never, you know, they never fit nice. You know, there's always a wrinkle in it, or when you get in or out, it always pulls. You know, no matter how good you attach them and tie them underneath or hook them. You know, they're always pulling and they're out of whack. I just hate seat covers. You might say, yeah, you must. You'd rather have that duct tape than a seat cover. Yes, I hate them. So I will tolerate that duct tape. I might even add more if I need to. No, I do want to find. I'm gonna look online. Maybe I'll get new seats. They're hard to find used in good condition. You know, all these work vans are. They're kind of torn up. We'll see. Maybe I can find them out of a passenger van of the same year. I'm sure they'd bolt right in, same bolt pattern, just a different quality and texture or material. So I don't know. I might search around, just replace these seats altogether. I'm just not going to do seat covers. Hate them, hate them, hate them. What do you think? She says, I think you ought to fix my chair. You being good today? Are you being a good girl? Okay, I think she's okay with it now. I'm not sure how much she likes it, but she's in it. And I know when we're driving, I know I'll have to turn it back around. She will want to be able to see out when we're driving, or at least turn it this way. But then I need to see out the window, so yeah, it'll get turned, you know, 180 degrees back when I'm driving. And I was afraid that it would hit, you know, some of these. I know in my one RV, my Class C RV, because the seat had the armrests, it was really tricky to get. You know, you had to push the seat up the whole way, get it past the back of the armrest, and then pull it back some to get it to rotate the rest of the way around. So anyway, yeah, this goes around pretty easy. It doesn't hit any of the engine cover as it comes around that corner, and it doesn't hit the door when it goes around there. Well, of course I had the door open at the time, so anyway, it wasn't too much trouble either way. I've gone ahead and moved the van over here in the shady spot. The good news is that this does not have to be connected. That's that warning, you know, because there's not enough slack when I turn the seat. The wire's not long enough that, you know, it'll rip it out if I turn it the whole way. So I unplugged it. So the good news is I think it is just the sensor. It can tell when there's somebody, you know, somebody sitting in the seat or not. So it's just the seatbelt warning thing. So I can just leave that unplugged, and it'll be fine. The van will run. Van runs okay. That's gonna be it for this update. I don't know how much more I'm actually gonna do to the van. Really, I think I'm down to just a couple of shelves inside, like for some clothes and stuff, and a few kitchen items. Nothing too fancy, but really, as far as all the upgrades and the extras and all that, there's oh, and that table thing, I do want to look into that. So I just don't know how much more I'm going to do to the van. It's suited pretty well right now. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks for coming along, checking out our updates. I'll see you next time.